What up, though? What up, though? Good morning. Hopefully, you had a great weekend. Hopefully, you had a great holiday with your family and friends and loved ones and just your community in general. But look, this week, I just want to touch on community. I want to touch on the communities that you have online as well as in person. I know if you come from where I come from, the hood, a lot of people say, oh, it's rough out there, it's tough, or it's nothing good out there. But man, that's a lie. I don't care what environment you're in. I don't care where you at in this world. You have good people anywhere, just like you got the bad people. But for the most part, in the different communities I lived in, yes, it was a lot of BS going on. It was a lot of violence. It was drugs in our environment, a lot of crime, a lot of police activity and everything. But man, it was also great people in our environment. So a couple of things that I had to do is I had to be intentional with the people that I wanted to grow with. I had to be careful with the people that I hung out with on a day-to-day basis. Because a lot of times you can get caught up with the wrong crowd and you can be guilty by association. Even if you're not living the same lifestyle that they living, even if you want to try to go the different route. I ain't gonna sit here and act like I always made the best decisions and I always did the right things. But as I got older, I did start to be mindful and pay attention to the people that I actually call my friends and my brothers. I only start hanging out with people on a day-to-day basis that wasn't out here just fully in the streets. Now, we tiptoed and we did what we did, but if I knew that you was out here robbing people, you was out here toting pistols, or you was out here just doing something that was gonna put you away in jail for a long time, I distanced myself from you. I messed with you from a distance. If we was gonna hoop, we was gonna hoop, and we was gonna leave it there. If we was gonna play football, same thing. You get the point. But I was very intentional with the people that I hung with and that I called. So I was able to find me a solid group of people, even though we live in a so-called hood. We all had common goals. We always talked about getting out the hood. We always talked about bettering our life. We all was mission focused and had different goals. So yes, some people ended up getting trapped back and sucked back into the hood. That's the choices that they made. Still love them to death. Still rock with them. But now I gotta rock with them from a distance. For the most part, the people that I communicate with on a daily basis, we all on similar paths. We all trying to be better in our life. We all trying to go somewhere, and we all just working on getting better each and every day. So as well as online, your social media could be just as bad as your real life community. So it's a couple of different things that I had to do with that. For me, when I was younger, I had nothing but like porn stars and stuff on my social media. And now that I'm a married man, I'm not. Well, I'm not saying I'm not, but I don't want to just constantly see naked women online with respect to my wife. So I had to clean up my social media. I had to unfollow them. I had to get rid of them. I had to unsubscribe to a lot of pages and just. I also removed some family members that I really don't rock with like that. That's the nicest way to say it. I removed them. I don't need a negative energy in my life, so I blocked them. I even blocked some people that I talked to on social media just for the simple fact that they always on social media complaining, crying about life. I understand life is hard. Everybody is going through something. Everybody had their challenges, but I don't want to constantly see that on my timeline each and every day. I unfollow different sites like the Shade Room, Academics, and other people, other blogs that I used to follow. It don't serve me no purpose. All you do is tear somebody down, talk about the bad, or just showing all the fights and everything. I don't want to see that, so I had to clean my own line up as well. So that's a couple of things that I did. I'm gonna share more things in my journal this week. But look, I don't care where you from. I don't care who around you. There's always somebody that's in your environment that's on the same path as you. So get connected to the like-minded people and just grow with them people. You don't have to disrespect the other people